Merry Christmas. Hope everybody's having a good holiday and all that. Uh, I want to talk about something serious. Sorry if this is going to be a little bummy in the beginning, uh, but something came to me the last couple days that was kind of hurtful that I found out what's been going on with an individual or a group of individuals. Men, I think it is. Here is the co host. How are you doing today? Well, okay. Um, so, what has come to me in the last couple of days is, like I said, there's a guy or a group of guys out there that are paying Filipinas a small amount of cash to cut their hair. And from what I understand, it's something like $20 or $25. And I don't think that's a very kind thing to do. And from what I understand, they're doing this live. They're cutting their hair live in order to get this measly amount of cash. Let me tell you, the Filipinos out there, $25 is nothing. I talked to some of my male friends and my female friends, and I asked my male friends, hey, ask your girlfriends and their wife, how much would you expect to be paid to cut your hair, especially if you did it online? Most of them, Merry Christmas, Lena. Most of them wouldn't do it, but there was a different amount of money. So I averaged it out to $10,000. Let me tell you something, $10,000 is a lot of money. Most of the American women would not do this for less than $10,000. Some would do it for more. $10,000 is a half a million pesos. Okay, half a million pesos. So you've been cheated to cut your hair. If this is actually what's going on, you've been cheated. As one of my male friends said, dude, I could get a crack whore all night for $25. $25 for some of these jokers and these characters out there on YouTube. That's their addiction for cigarettes for the day or beer for the day. This is why a lot of people call me a troll, because I call people out when they're doing stuff. Okay? Uh, the other thing that bothers me, if there's people out there, especially American women, that are urging these women to do this stuff online, shame on you. Shame on you all. You know, you should be sending these women, if, let me put it this way, if a woman, especially if she has kids, if she is hurting that bad, that she needs money that bad, that she's going to cut her hair or mutilate herself or something like that online, and you're willing to um, pay him to do it, pay him something good, like half a million pesos. That's shameful. You people, if I find out who you are, you better start sending these women money, because you're all co conspirators on this. It's not a kind thing to do to get your kicks, get your jollies. I could just see these guys giggling like eighth graders while these women are doing it and getting off on it. These are sick individuals. These are very sick men, or men or whoever they are, to give something so pity, just a tiny amount. This is, listen, this is their beer money for the day. This is their cigarette money for the day here in the States that you're doing this for. Okay? Now, I'm done with that. What I want to go on with is, please, if you're on the live stream and people are urging people to do something like this, you need to leave or you need to speak up. Today is Christmas in the US. And if you're really a Christian, you need to know what the message is to bring peace and love on earth. These acts are not a peaceful, loving thing to do on your fellow man. Okay? You know, you want to be treated the way you should be treating others, the way you wish to be treated. Okay? That's the best thing I could tell you. And to take advantage of somebody's poverty, circumstances, or whatever, and you know, that money should just be given away. If you can afford to give someone money to do some act like that, you should just give it away to them. I I just have a heart. Thank you for the compliment. I just have a heart. I think it's shameful for people to take advantage of other people. Um, and for anybody that's been on those live streams witnessing it, you know what? If you want to make this right, send these women the money. Send them money. If they're hurting that bad that they need the money, okay, you should send them. Not urging them on and getting back and think it's not funny. These types of things are not funny in life. Like I said on my last live stream, this whole coof. In the beginning, I said this is going to define who we are. We're going to see the kind and generous and civil people, and then we're going to see the other. In the Bible, okay, I'm a Sikh, but I still follow a lot of things in the Bible. This is proof that this is the division of the wheat and the chaff. Now, these type of people are the chaff. For more blessings, and thank you, and God bless you, and hope you had a great Christmas and everything went well for you and your family, Leonie. I do mean that. You know, Jesus' message was how we're supposed to behave, how we're supposed to act, how we're supposed to treat each other. And that is what this season, this holiday is all about. You know, he came here to give us the light. And people are swimming in darkness. Why? Why do you want to swim in darkness? Why do you want others to swim in darkness? What is wrong with you? To stand by and urge people on to degrade themselves in such a way? That's inhumane. That's an inhumane thing to do. That really hurts me. A lot of you people might say, oh, you're too sensitive, you're this and that. But that's what the season's about. We have become so desensitized that nothing's shocking anymore. Nothing is shocking anymore. And I just want to do my troll. This is me as a troll. This is why people don't like me. I'm being a troll right now. People can't stand that because I call them out. There's a few other good vloggers out there that I'm involved with, and I go on their channels and they do things too. And it's stuff that men that treat women worse and giving advice to other men how to do things and treat women. You know, this is Christmas. This is about treating each other with loving kindness, with respect. This was why Jesus came to this earth. He died on the cross. Doesn't that mean anything to you? Okay. No one gave Jesus any money to die on the cross. No one said, hey, you know what? I'll take care of your family the rest of their life. We'll just nail you to the cross. No, he did that for us. And I'm not a Christian, but I believe in that. And I respect that, and I follow that. So, you know, folks, for now on, do me a favor. Whoever sees this, I see there's only 4 watching. That's fine. Do yourself a favor. Become more humane. Because we're supposed to be human beings. Humane beings. And getting our kicks off of other people's pain and misery and having them do degrading acts just so they can get a few dollars for your beer money for the day, your cigarette money for the day, that's not being humane. That you're being a parasite. This is a parasite. This is a vampire. There are such things as vampires, true vampires out there in society. And it's not a joke. And this is a perfect thing from what I'm being heard. This is how a vampire behaves. To get their kicks, to give someone a few little dollars, to do a degrading act to themselves, just because they desperately need the money. So again, folks, please, if you are on any of these live streams, help these people out and give these people a few bucks. Because you were part of it. If you didn't say, hey, this is wrong, don't do it, you're just as bad. And for you to celebrate this day, Christian, and say, I'm a good Christian and this and that, I'm sorry to say you're not. And if you want to be upset with that, that's fine. But having another person degrade another human being and stand by and watch it happen, that's not humane. It's not being a humane being, a human being. We're all supposed to be getting better in this world. And you, thank you, Mystery Sale. And God bless you and Merry Christmas. Okay? I seriously. You know, you can't just say, oh, I made a mistake and you know what, I'm going to confess to Jesus and I'll be forgiven. And then I get to go to heaven. It doesn't work this way. The way I say it doesn't. Maybe it works for you, but it doesn't work this way. So that was the thing with that. I have good words for everyone. Well, seriously, hardly any of the. I had a thought, and this is just spewing out of me. This is the Holy Spirit. This is just what happens with me, and I don't know if it makes sense. I've watched part of my live stream from yesterday and going, oh, I said that. But that's how I do. I just open my mouth and say things and hope. Thank you. Merry Christmas to you, Mystery Sale. And I just want to say, this is the season, and so many religions have this season. This is where we're supposed to come together and help each other, not take advantage of each other. Okay, it's from paganism to Judaism to Christianity. It's all about the light. We're supposed to spread the light, folks. It's all about spreading the light. So I guess there's some people out there that don't have much light here. And I don't think we can ever convince them. Maybe one day they'll be in hard times and they'll be the ones that will be in need, and they'll learn what the light is because some kind person will come to their aid. And then maybe they'll discover the light. That's what it takes. But again, spread the word. If you know of what it was, women were being paid to cut their hair or something like that. I'm not sure exactly what it was. I heard about this. I'm going to have some friends check in on it for me. But they were paid a small amount of money to cut their hair online to get this little bit of money, this little bit of cash for a sack of rice. What you could get for a sack of rice. So what is that? 3 weeks worth of food? Just rice? $25 is nothing in the U.S. It's the average hourly wage. So for a Filipina to scrub a house or to do a guard, this is, from what I'm understanding, this is a week's pay for a security guard to put his life out. Seriously? A man with a family and all that, a week's worth of money for a Filipino. I don't understand this. Where this is an average hourly wage for somebody in the U.S. Where I am, $15 is McDonald's, Jollibee. That's your minimum wage. Right now, minimum wage in California is $15. So basically, to work 2 hours, that's $30, more than 25. So that's what I wanted to say. Thank you for coming. Hope to do more live streams. I hope to have more uplifting live streams and stuff like that. Hey, Michelle, how are you doing? Nice to see you. But I want to do more uplifting things. I hope this was a little bit uplifting, maybe a kick in the butt to remind people what Christmas is really about. And we need to treat each other better. We need to remind people to treat each other better. We need to stand up and say, hey, this isn't good. Why don't you pay her more? I seriously think that from what I understand, there was 4 or 5 of these women. So if 4 women at the top of my head, that's What is that? 2 million pesos. 4 women are owed 2 million pesos by this character or characters that are doing this. So, according to what most American women would do, would want to be paid to do this. So, I'm sure it'll get back to them. I hope it gets back to them. And actually, I think they should shut their channels down because these are not the type of people we need on YouTube. Merry Christmas to you, Michelle. God bless you. So, yeah. Okay, do you have anything to say? Yeah, she's in a mood. It's cold. She just wants to cuddle. What do you say? Anything? Okay, God bless, folks. I hope everything's going well for you. Spread the word. Help these women out. If you know anything about this, if you hear anything about this, let them know they should be. I'm sorry that such a shameful thing happened to them, but it's not a cool thing. Okay, God bless you. Take care.